Hello, everyone. Welcome to another free video lesson from Virtuaforce Staffing Corp. And again, it is our goal to empower each and every virtual assistant by giving them the right information for free. So, what we're going to discuss today is about the very common question on ways to identify if a virtual assistant job might be a scam. Yes, that's right. So, I want to talk about something really important: avoiding those tricky scammers in the virtual assistant job market. We've been receiving a lot of questions about if a VA job post is legit or not. And these days, lots of people are really looking for virtual assistants, which means there are more job offers out there. But along with the good stuff comes some not so great stuff, which are scammers trying to trick us into fake jobs. It's getting harder to tell the real job offers from the fake ones, and that's why I wanted to talk about this. So, let's explore some tips to help us recognize and stay away from these tricky schemes. So, get ready. We'll be discussing 10 ways to identify if a virtual assistant job might be a scam. If you have a pen and paper with you, feel free to write it down. And if you find this video valuable, please feel free to share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, so what we will talk about in this video, we're going to explore the world of virtual assistant scams. We'll point out common warning signs and give you practical tips to protect yourself. With real stories and easy to follow advice, we're here to help you stay safe and savvy in your virtual assistant journey. So let's dive in and keep our community strong against scammers. So again, hello everyone. My name is Davlin and I'll be your presenter today. I'm the founder of Virtuaforce Staffing Corp, and we're based here in Canada, but we have developed a pool of vetted and tested virtual assistants from the Philippines. A little bit something about us. Our company was established this year, 2023, or last year rather, 2023. As an entrepreneur myself, I recognize the need for virtual assistants or VAs who could help with the growing demands of entrepreneurship, hence the birth of Virtuaforce Staffing Corp. And our mission, of course, is to provide businesses with reliable and talented virtual workforce that can help them grow and succeed. Our vision is to be the leading provider of virtual workforce solutions, helping businesses around the world achieve their goals. And our goal is to provide high quality assistance at an affordable price while helping our clients achieve their business goals. Okay, so without further ado, let's start our discussion. So, training objective is by the end of this video, viewers will be equipped with the knowledge and skills to identify potential virtual assistant scams, understand common warning signs, and take proactive measures to safeguard themselves against fraudulent schemes in the virtual assistant job market. And again, we're tackling a topic that's incredibly important for all virtual assistants out there, spotting and avoiding scams in the virtual assistant job market. With the rise of remote work opportunities, it's more crucial than ever to stay vigilant against fraudulent schemes. So, in this video, we'll walk you through some simple yet powerful tips to help you navigate the virtual assistant landscape safely. Okay, let's discuss number one. And the number one sign is unrealistic promises. Even have you ever seen those ads online promising heaps of money from hardly lifting a finger? It sounds amazing, right? But think twice. Legit virtual assistant jobs pay you fairly for the effort you put in. For example, if you come across a job claiming you'll make $1,000 a day just for doing simple data entry tasks without any prior experience, it's probably too good to be true. Real virtual assistant opportunities value your skills and will pay you accordingly. Okay, so watch out for that number one, which is unrealistic promises. Okay, so let's go to number two sign, which is upfront fees. So picture this: you're excited about a job opportunity, but then the employer asks you to pay a big chunk of money before you even begin. Sounds fishy, right? Legit employers won't hit you up for cash before you've even started working for them. So if they're demanding payment for training or software upfront, that's a big red flag to watch out for. Okay? So again, number 2, they shouldn't be asking you upfront fees. Number 3 sign, no verifiable information. It's really hard not knowing who you're working with. So, legit employers make it easy to find them online and have legit contact info like us. Okay. You can find us everywhere. Social media, you can find our website, you can find us on YouTube, you can find us on TikTok too. But if you can't dig up much about them online or their contact details seem shady, it might be a scam. For instance, if a company says it's huge, but you can't find their website anywhere, be careful. It could be a trick. Okay. So, again, number 3, it's no verifiable information. Okay. Fourth sign is poorly written job description. Have you ever stumbled upon a job ad that looks like it was written by someone in a hurry with spelling mistakes and grammar errors all over the place? These are actually major red flags. Legit employers put effort into crafting professional job descriptions that make sense and are easy to understand. If you come across a job that looks like it was thrown together in a rush, it's wise to proceed with caution. One tip to avoid failing into a potential scam is to do some research on the company or individual posting the job. Okay. So again, number 4 sign to watch out for is a poorly written job description. Okay, number 5, immediate job offers without interview. So picture this. You submit your application for a job, and before you know it, you get a job offer without even a chat or interview. It might seem exciting at first, yeah, but hold on a minute. Legitimate employers usually want to get to know you better before offering you a job. Let's like what we do with our when we're interviewing or when we're looking or hiring for virtual assistants, we make sure we find time to interview them first. Okay. So if you find yourself getting hired on the spot without any kind of interview process, it's time to put on the brakes and take a closer look. One smart move is to reach out to the employer and ask for more details about the job and the company. This can help you gauge whether the job offer is genuine or if something fishy is going on. Okay. All right. So let's move on to number 6. Number 6 sign is request for personal information. Yes, when they request for your personal information, legitimate employers, the ones you want to work with, they won't ask for sensitive stuff upfront, like your social security number or social identification number or bank details. They'll respect your privacy and only ask for these things once you're well or you're into the hiring process. So if a potential employer is asking for this info right off the bat, it's a big red flag. Here's what you can do. Politely ask why they need that info so soon. Legit employers will understand your concern and provide a clear expectation or clear explanation. If they can't or won't, well, it's best to steer clear and keep your personal info safe and sound. Remember, you're in control of your personal information, so don't hesitate to protect it and ask. Always ask, okay? Okay, number 7 in the list is communication through unsecured channels. I don't want to mention any channels, but so let's talk about communication. One of the keys to a successful working relationship is communication. So picture this like when you're chatting with a potential employer, but it's all happening through personal email or those sketchy messaging apps. That's a red flag right there. Okay. Legit employers or the ones who mean business They use secure channels for all their personal or for all their important conversations. So, what can you do? Politely ask if there's a more secure way to communicate, like through a professional email or a secure messaging platform. Legit employers will appreciate your concern and make the switch to keep your chats safe and sound. Remember, communication is the lifeline of any job, so you have to keep it safe and secure for both you and your client or you and your employer. Okay, I hope everyone is following. So, number eight, sign or way to identify if a virtual job offer is a scam is number eight, lack of online presence or reviews. Okay, so the importance of online reviews and online presence. Legitimate employers are like well known landmarks, right? Easily identifiable and backed by positive feedback from real individuals. However, if you're unable to locate any information about them online, it's a cause for concern. For instance, if a company claims to be widely recognized but lacks reviews, it's time to proceed cautiously. What you can do in such situation is to take time to conduct thorough online research, look up the company's name, explore their website, and seek out authentic reviews from previous employers or clients. If your efforts yield no results, it's wise to approach the situation with caution. Remember, investing a bit of time and research can prevent potential issues in the future. Okay? So, again, lack of online presence or reviews can be a sign of a scam. Number nine, overly simple job requirements. A legitimate virtual assistant positions typically require specific skills, as you'd know, right? Or typically require specific experience tailored to the job role. Now, if you come across a job ad that seems overly simplistic or overly simple, it could raise some eyebrows. For instance, if the ad simply states they need a VA or virtual assistant but doesn't mention any particular skills or qualifications, it's definitely a cause for concern. So, what would you do in such cases? Take a closer look at the job description and compare it with similar positions. If it seems too vague or lacks essential details, it's best to proceed with caution. Remember, legitimate employers value transparency and specificity in their job postings. Okay, so last one is always trust your instincts, okay? Your gut feeling is such a powerful tool in this business. When something feels off, it is important to listen to that feeling. Scammers often prey on people's desperation, okay? Hoping to catch them off guard. So if you have any doubts or if something just doesn't seem right, trust yourself and take a step back. It's okay to question things and to do some research before diving in. Again, it's okay to question things, okay? So remember your safety and well being comes first. Trusting your instincts can help you avoid potential scams and stay safe in the virtual assistant world. Okay, so there you have it. And I just want to say that by staying informed and recognizing the red flags we discuss, you're taking proactive steps to protect yourself and your livelihood. Share this video with your fellow virtual assistants, and together, let's create a community that's vigilant and supportive. So if you find value in this video, you can also find this in our Facebook group. We share these kind of stuff, and I will be adding a link to join our Facebook group. And again, if you find value for this from this video, please feel free to share, comment, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, thank you so much and good luck in your virtual assistance journey. Bye-bye.